Come on, dude. Oh, come on. Like, you know, RP situations are fine, but that's like... Okay, Mom?
Yeah?
You can't talk about that, all right? Even...
What, talk about what?
Nothing. Just don't bring that up, even as a joke, please, all right?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. No crystals. We're not doing anything like that, okay? Please.
What do you mean? Someone told me you're working with crystals.
Who was that someone?
I don't know. You have like 60 employees,
Okay, come with me. What's going on? What are you guys doing over here?
I'm going on a date because
you
you left me alone.
Hey, do you see that? Do you see that?
No.
Okay, well, the city has fucking eyes and ears everywhere, all right? You can't... And, yeah, it's just, you know, if you want gems, the nerds can get you some gems or something like that. That's what we were talking about, right? Nothing else.
Swarovski crystals.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
gems.
I heard.
Exactly. Diamonds. Diamonds are forever. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. Also, who told you about these crystals or whatever?
Don, you have 60 people working for you. They're shuttling me around, telling me things. They're all trying to sleep with me, Don.
Well, I know. You're putting yourself out there, you know? I can't blame them.
I'm putting myself out there because my son doesn't want to see me.
Okay, no, I do,
No,
but...
it's fine. I'll just walk into the ocean.
No, okay, stop.
No.
Ma, stop.
No.
Stop, you're being crazy.
I'm walking into the ocean.
You're being crazy. You're being crazy. Stop right here. Just hold on. Okay, hold
Don,
on.
I'm starting to think you're the reason all my boyfriends go missing.
Okay.
Don, what are you doing?
No. We're going back. You're out of your mind. Okay. Okay. Just no mention of no mention of anything like that. Okay.
Thank you, Don.
Okay. There you go. Yeah, this is how I show you I love you. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. The nerds, they got to go back to work right now, though. I don't know what you're gonna do. I have to go to a business meeting.
Oh, Don. I'll just walk into the ocean.
No, you're not gonna do that.
Don, I'm gonna walk into the ocean.
No, you're not gonna walk into the ocean.
What'd you say to her?
Also, you are not going on a date with this fucking guy. Do you understand me? This.
Don, you won't be with, you won't see your mother, but you won't let me go on dates?
Oh, yeah, well, I don't know. Not with the nerds, okay?
What am I gonna do, Don?
I don't know, but what are you doing? You going on dates with all of them?
What?
Who are you going on dates with? You going on with Finkeldan?
I don't care.
What do you mean you don't care?
Right, very well.
Listen, you need
I
to...
watched the entire first and second season of Grey's
Okay,
Anatomy.
I'm gonna put you down gently, okay? Here you go.
Why are you carrying your mother, Sir Don?
She just gets real dramatic sometimes, okay?
Well.
And then, you know, starts talking about how she's gonna walk into the fucking ocean or whatever.
I'm gonna stay here on this sidewalk.
What'd you say to her, man? She was so happy to see you. What'd you say to her?
He told me
Yes, that's your future father-in-law.
Come on, man.
Hold on, you guys are gonna make me fucking act up over here, all right? Here, go ahead. Make her happy, Finkeldan. Okay?
I have your blessing?
Yeah, you do. Now you do. Be nice to her, all right?
You hear that, Don? Oh? Don, oh?
Real Olivia Soprano shit right here. Hold on.
Donna, get up. Donna, he loves you. Tell her you love her. Tell her you love her.
Wait, where's Queen Shelley?
It's your mother. Dawn speaks very highly of you when we hang out all the time. Right, Dawn?
Yeah, totally.
Look at him,
All right, I gotta go. I gotta go right now, though.
Like a bum.
He's leaving. He's leaving because he has to go to the orphanage.
God, it was grilled.
Wait, where the fuck did Lang go?
Weirdo.
This motherfucker leave me here? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna be so mad. All right. Is he honking the horn? The most fucking...
Let's go. Meeting time.
I know. All right, let's go. Just wanted to make sure that, you know, there was no fucking confusion, and if one of the nerds was, like, talking to some shit when she said crystals, I lost it a little bit, you know?
Oh. Well, better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well done.
I am fucking drained.
Yeah, why? What's going on?
So much fucking back to back to back to back to back to back shit. I wanted to chill, fucking make some skooma. And I still have to meet with the fucking mayor to talk about these fucking taxes. God damn it.
Should I fucking change for this? Like, I feel like I just look like a hobo.
Fuck it, my friend. Fuck it.
Okay, so what the fuck happened? Like, explain to me what happened after the fucking alien situation.
Oh, we did acid, shot the aliens, cops showed up, tried to escape, they let us go, because I told them I'll help them out. Set up an acid deal with God who gave us the acid and gave us 24 hours and gave us warrant.
Wait, really?
Uh-huh.
What about Tone? What happened to him?
Oh, we all got arrested. Tony tried to escape in the DeLorean and the car flipped. I tried to escape in the Buffalo, went on the fucking... I was fucking driving out of my fucking mind, motherfucker. I was 2 tires popped, going through the forest like a fucking bumblebee. Fucking on the highway, they tried to box me like 8 times and kept fucking up. I dodged like
I love Will.
12 fucking pits. It
You
was
know this,
crazy.
and he makes
The
incredible
point
content.
where I was driving so good, they started fucking firing at me. I pulled up to the fucking casino.
But like,
grabbed the
we're
other car that we
literally
had
about
earlier. They
to
fucking
facilitate a
gunned me down.
meth deal between 3 of the most powerful fucking gangs in the city. I can't do that. Like, I can't do it. Anyway. Okay. Well, it's, I mean, I'm glad you're fucking all right. It sounds like a wild adventure. How did the boys act? Were they good? Were they good on their feet?
They surrendered immediately like I told them to, but they seem to enjoy it. I kind of want to keep focusing on the nerds, Donnie. I don't know how you feel about it. We have to keep these nerds close, all right? Don't have this fucking mess that we're fucking caught up in right now.
Yeah, I agree. What the fuck? What is he gonna fucking murder us? Like, he wants to meet out here? Like, what the fuck is he gonna do?
I don't know. Shit, what the fuck is happening?
You know, just regular Los Santos shit. So you don't want to bring in Dean to this union boss shit?
Dean does not need that headache. That motherfucker already deals with way too much.
All right. Hey, chat, don't fucking go to the Will's chat and act up in there. I will ban you here. He will ban you here. He's the moderator.
Sorry.
Motherfucker. All right. And by the way, as far as roleplay goes, like, I love role-playing with Will. I think he was hilarious. That character is great. Like I said, in that situation, even if he didn't mean meth, dude, that's all it takes for like someone at Burger Shot to assume that he's saying meth and move on with meth. Come on, guys, like everybody knows we're fucking cooking meth. My literal fucking title is like cooking meth in the city, you know what I mean? All right, are we walking or are we going in?
Oh, get in the car.
Okay.
Oh, can you ping me again? Where are you exactly? No. Do you see me right now? Oh, I see you. I see you. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I was like typing.
Donnie, why are you still looking like that?
It didn't have a lot of. What's going on over here right now? I didn't have a lot of time, but
ketchup. Who's that?
no, it's called trash. Wait, why are you asking me questions? I should be the one asking questions right now. What the fuck is this?
So, these two cook meth for Sizz. I just learned this about 15, 20 minutes ago. Sizz, this is Lang. Lang, this is Sizz. Sizz,
Hello again.
I take it that he looks like someone that resembles someone that you knew for a long time. Lang, I take it this guy, he looks like Gabe Newell. He's not. That man cooks meth. Welcome. This is Mets Anonymous. Where do we want to begin?
Maybe the start.
All right, Sab, how did you get involved?
All right. Where do I begin? Okay, it was roughly what 3.5 weeks ago. It says now.
Like 3-4 weeks ago.
You
Yeah.
give me a call. You said it was urgent, emergency. I was working Burger Shot all night, so I go to the tavern. Sis tells me about this guy that he's talking about cooking meth, this and that.
Why didn't he use his own gang?
We watch him take out something from the trunk. We hold him up. We find a key, and we found a raw baggie on him. Then we throw him in the trunk of a car. We take him up north to Sandy Motels. We cut his pinky off. Try to get information out of him. He won't budge. He tries to run away. I kill him. We take the key. We look around, and finally, boom! It opens the meth lab. And out of respect for Siz's wishes, and it wasn't my operation in secret, I kept my mouth shut. However, I was able to talk to Siz, and we came to the conclusion to pull in Denzel as another cook for the operation. Then from there, we thought about who'd be perfect candidate to push the product. That's when Nino came in, and you boys. And that's been our goal since day one. Now, unfortunately, things are not playing how they should be, but that's basically it. My whole goal was to get you boys the product. I know I was keeping this to myself and been a bit MIA, but the whole reason was for you boys to get some cash out of this, and push product out eventually. So that's where I stand. Who wants to go next?
Look, it's not my place to say nothing. All right, I'm fucking. I mean, I'm confused. But
What are you confused about, Donnie? Talk to me.
Okay. Like I said, it's not my fucking place to say anything. It's probably. I'm just probably buying a little bit of time for Lang to fucking process all this shit right now. For me, it's confusing because I thought you were, you know, would be on this side of the bar currently if there was a line drawn, and not on the other side. To put it simply, and I don't even know where to begin with Denzel. I think he would be like back there as far as the bar goes. You know, can you hear me?
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, I see what you're saying, Donnie. It's just my ultimate goal was to feed you boys to end, right? You were gonna get the meth eventually.
Okay, that's definitely not your ultimate goal. Come on.
What the fuck are you saying,
started
Buddha?
all this to make us money?
Yes. You really can't see that?
Well, no, okay, he's not fucking. The product when we initially got in there, it was meant to go to all the big, you know, all the people that were actually using it. At the time, we had only really known of you guys, Vagos, and CG that were actually in need of product and were doing jobs.
Yeah,
Seems
in
like
fact,
the
we could've
entire
pulled you
city
in,
isn't
Buddha,
really.
But your relationship with Sis wasn't the best at the time.
What's funny?
Or laugh. Wait, did
I don't
somebody
understand
laugh?
how you can't see that my ultimate goal was to feed you boys. That's why when I hear you boys talking about meth and pushing product and Rooster's Rest, I'm like, just be patient. Your time will come. That was the goal.
Well, like I said, it was meant to get pushed out to the groups that were actually going to be in use. Nino told me that basically people in the city have been using donuts to get away and this and that, and we've been trying to work everything out, but obviously, I guess we were not fast enough and couldn't work things out. I guess fast enough because now this shit show is on our hands. You know, and then what happened yesterday, and then what happened today. Now we're fucking here.
I mean, I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
You know,
how I got involved is I got called out to a boat. I got asked to assist in the process. First two names I brought up was Lang and Nino. And then yeah, I started helping. Goal was to make sure Clean Boys and Pegasus got meth. That's kind of how I went and looked at it.
Right.
I mean, you don't believe us, Buddha?
So why are we being told about this now? Why now?
Well, that was Sab's decision.
I mean, I thought if we were working together, it's time to become transparent when it comes to working together, right? You know, if we're gonna be working together and
Okay, so if the goal was always to work together, why at this specific moment?
because you have a lab now, right? And
So
you went from
because
being
we have a lab,
No,
you
hold
want to
on.
work with us now.
No, let me finish. Because you have a lab now, and instead of being our pusher that would receive the product, we become competition, right? And it wouldn't make any sense for us to compete against each other. We should work together instead.
I mean,
Does
it
that
makes
make any
sense to
sense?
me. Top of the hour, every hour is time for a 6-second ad break, by the way, boys. Here it is.
I'll take that as a yes.
So we're not being told about this now because of Chang'an. Your back's turned up against the wall. You need help.
What the fuck? What? No! It has nothing to do with that. In fact,
Okay, I can attest to that being not. No. Lang.
They only just learned about that.
Yeah, I literally just
Yeah, we
found
just
out
learned about
that.
that from
Lang.
Nino.
No. Nino was trying to communicate this to me before we saw the Changang boys, and that was just
Yeah, but
unfortunate
Nino
timing.
literally just said he just found out about this.
Oh, not that. Not. No. Not these two being involved. No.
These three just learned about Chengang.
Yeah.
I just learned about these two. And their dramatic entrance and reveal. And,
I mean,
they
as of
just-
yesterday, I had access to 2 labs, and so I
Right.
woke up to a very nice surprise today. I figured, working together was going to be way easier, having control of all 3.
Exactly.
But I got a back end wrench thrown at my back of my fucking head, so now I'm just bleeding money.
Wait. So what happened?
Denzel is. Don't you run Pegasus with Nino? I'm so confused right now.
He
I
does.
mean, Nino had no idea though.
What
out
are
of-
you confused about in regards to that? Are you asking why did Denzel not tell me?
Yes.
Well, because I was told when I was brought in not to tell anybody. And my big contingency is I wanted to make sure the people I loved and I care for, make sure they get their piece. I was going to be to Nino. I was going to be to you.
To be fair, everybody.
I'm sure Seb and Sis can quite frankly say, as soon as I got brought out of the boat, the first 2 names I brought up were you two.
Yeah, he's not lying.
Mm-hmm.
I think, the people. I guess they wanted me to kind of be the face of this to make things easier, which is I was fine to do.
I mean, it
So,
was just operation
true.
today,
Yeah.
and we respect
I
his
mean-
wishes, right? So that's how I saw it, right?
A lot of betrayals happening today. Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
All right.
Nino,
Mhm.
the thing that Doug was saying. In the interest of fairness and clarity, do you think it's an appropriate time to ask this question?
Which one is that?
To Denzel, specifically. You want to go have a sidebar there?
Remind me, what did Doug say?
I don't know if I should say it.
Could you give me a hint?
You guys want to just go have a sidebar real quick?
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
do that real
Probably
quick.
easier.
5%. Do you
Wait,
know?
what, 5%?
Did you know or did you not know? Denzel giving Doug
Oh.
5%. Is that bullshit or is that real?
Oh, Doug is bullshitting.
Oh, okay. So Denzel
Yeah.
didn't give Doug 5%.
I think Denzel, there's no way he would have made a deal with him.
Okay. I just wanted to make
Denzel woke up and he was with me.
So you
Did
didn't,
something happen
so you didn't
last
know
night?
Denzel working with the burnt face over there?
No, I just found out.
How you feeling, Lang? You good, buddy?
Hey, if you want my opinion, Denzel having worked with these guys, having just learned it, like, I mean, as long as he's not fucking me, like, I don't really
I don't
give
know.
a shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, it doesn't bother you a bit. Your right-hand man running your company that you're gonna put all your effort in. Fucking.
No. It's the same thing. Sab is my next in line on my board, right? The thing is,
Right. So Sis knew about all of this and kept you in the dark about it. That doesn't bother you.
no. At the end of the day, I know if I don't see Sab for the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, if push comes to shove, he's going to put a bullet in someone's head for me, and I'd put a bullet in someone's head for him. To me, that is the level of trust I have with him. What he does independently, that's his business. And that's the kind of trust that I think is like the gold seal Obviously things would change if what he was doing was directly affecting me in a negative way. But, you know, I don't ever for one moment, like, I mean, why do you think I put him on the board to begin with? You know, me and Sab go
Right,
go
but
way
what if
back.
they never found out that we were running that lab?
What do you mean?
Would you think, would you have ever found this out? That doesn't bother you.
I mean, but if they chose not to tell me, that's like their business. I mean, how does that
I
affect
mean,
me?
sure, if you guys weren't.
I don't need
Sure,
to
if-
know everything that somebody does. in their
Right,
life.
and I'm not saying that, but you're literally both a part of the same operation. It's exact same.
But how does that affect me negatively?
I mean, there's a potential, right?
Yeah, but the potential comes out. It's all about the actions and the intentions.
Okay, can
I
someone?
have to ask myself a question. Like, if him and I are in a car and my life is in danger, is he gonna help me out? The answer always comes back to yes. If Sis asked him to do something that would directly hurt me, I know damn well, without even seeing that conversation take place, that Sab has my back in that conversation.
Okay. Does anyone else find it fucking odd that this dude is just working with, you know, everyone that's Clean Boys adjacent instead of his own gang? Like, I'm confused.
Doug?
Yeah,
Whatever,
where is
the burn
Siz's
face
HOA
guy,
boys?
like,
Are
what
they
was
not
he doing?
involved in any of this?
Wait, who are we talking about? Say that
I'm
again.
talking about
Sis.
burn face guy, Sis. Like, what the fuck? Doesn't he have his own,
Sab and Sis have a huge history.
Oh, okay.
They've been-
Right. But
Before-
why isn't he working with his gang on this? Or his biker club, whatever the fuck they call it.
Those three are exceptionally close. They've, you know, before the big collapse, those guys, their history is huge. And like I said way back when I was telling you about the HOA, the HOA isn't like a gang. They're literally the homeowners association. Half of them are just civilians. Some of them do bank robberies and shit. You know, it's a group of folks that happen to be in Merrill Park.
So no one in the fucking team knows the existence of their meth operation, or knows how to fucking cook.
I think that changed recently. According to Sis, but he knows the full history. I think they happened upon a second lab through one of their guys.
So you telling me he was fucking hiding this shit from his own crew until his own crew happened to find a fucking another meth lab?
I mean, I don't know the details of who knows. I mean, that's not my place. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if they're working together. My question is, I feel like we're only being told about this because we have a lab. I feel like if we never had that lab, we would have never known. So I don't think
Yeah,
he
that's
says
right.
The whole goal was to make us money. I just don't believe that. Not that it's a problem, but I just don't believe that.
But why would Lang? I somewhat understand where you're coming from.
Imagine if
Lang is
we
talking
ran
about
this
loyalty.
operation like a tight ship. Nobody
Donnie
ever
only
found
cares
out,
about making
and
money.
one day we come across these motherfuckers cooking, hypothetically masked up, whatever. Imagine
You
me
mean
pulling a
if
gun on Sam
if
to his
I was
fucking head,
involved,
about
if
to
I
pull the
was-
trigger.
If I was involved, if I was not involved.
You not knowing, not us, not any of us knowing.
Well, then it would have happened. You know what I mean? Shit like that happens all the time.
But that's what's scary. No.
Well,
What the fuck?
how many times if the three of us went and did a job, and the three of them went and did a job, and we happened upon one another, and we thought the other guy was an
You're
enemy, and we
cops.
pulled guns on each other, what would happen then? It's not much different. The moment that you recognize that voice, everything changes.
I mean, yeah, sure, but I don't know. I feel like we're only
It's
being
not
told
like-
of this because we have a lab.
I think the problem goes beyond the different level of trust.
How so?
That the question you got to ask yourself is, do you really trust Sab?
Yes, but
And do you
it's-
really trust Denzel?
the bottom line is not them working together, okay? My bottom line is I think I'm only being told of this because I have access to a meth lab. Why
And I
all
think-
of a sudden
and I
they want
think
to
that-
work together? Because
and
we
I
have
think
something they
those-
want.
And I think the first question you need to ask yourself is, do you actually trust them or not? Because if you actually trust them, then you shouldn't be even asking those questions.
I mean, I kind of have to ask myself those questions, right? Would I have ever been told of this, Nino, if we did not have a meth lab?
Would you have ever been told this?
He has to say yes. Well, he said originally that like they were gonna make money.
I can tell you one thing: if Denzel never told me this, if Sab never told me this, and this kept coming from Sis, I wouldn't give a fuck. I mean, was I surprised when they rolled through? You know, you have to understand, me and Sab, we were like bonded at the hip for months and months and months. He's the reason all my shit collapsed, because I saw some motherfucker try to pull a fucking trooper pull his lifeline, a fucking life support, and I fucking shot the guy in the face. Entire company collapsed. 2 years of a record clean. I'd be willing to do anything for him.
Listen, I get that. I understand.
And what I'm saying is despite all that, when they came here not too long ago, and I saw Sab and he said he's been one of the cooks, was I surprised and taken back? Absolutely. But
hello, who is this?
Where the fuck is my dick pic?
Oh, you motherfucker. All right, listen. We're in a meeting right now, okay?
The dick pic is 2 hours late.
Yeah, I'll send you some
Do you want to start gang
sausage.
wars over a dick pic?
I'm gonna send you the fucking fattest sausage you've ever seen, all right? Italian sausage.
I want it soon, Donnie.
All right, what the fuck are you doing? Why don't you
they want?
Okay, motherfucker, you need to keep your head down, all right? You're gonna fucking ruin this thing for everyone. You gotta chill out.
Donnie, listen. You mistaken my mouth flapping. You understand? You mistaken it. Someone crosses me, I will serve 50 years in prison. And believe me, it'll be with a smile on my face when I put 2 fucking 9 caliber bullets in their fucking brain.
Okay, but the problem is you're not just serving prison time. You get that, right? Like, that's exactly the issue. Because when you go to prison, or when you end up saying the wrong thing to the wrong person, and you fucking burn your operation, cops are going to move on from that. Cops are going to move to different operations that are similar in variety.
You're right. So I will calm down as long as you send me this fucking cock.
All right, I will. I'll send you a dick pic right now, okay? After I'm done with this fucking meeting.
that would have happened regardless. But
oh my God! Speak of the devil, what the fuck is going on right now?
Exactly my point. Send me the dick pic
Is it
and
legal to
they'll
be in here?
disappear.
There's fucking cops right here.
They
Like,
will disappear if you send me the dick pic.
okay.
Hello.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Can we help you guys?
Don't do this, man.
Huh?
Hello.
What's going on
How's
here?
everyone doing?
Well, we are looking for some bank robbers. You guys haven't seen anyone come through?
No.
No.
Oh.
No? Would you tell us if you had?
I mean,
I mean,
we're
how
trying
the
to
fuck
have a
would we
hot
know?
dog moment, to be honest.
Yeah, how the fuck
Well,
do we
guys are
know what a
kinda
bank robber looks
crushing it
like?
right now.
Well, that's why we're going to get to the description.
Oh, what do they
There
look
were
like?
4 men dressed in like tan desert camouflage with combat helmets, possibly beards. You see
Do you
anything?
See any of that?
No.
And you
This
tell
is
us if
so
you had,
bad.
right?
Of course, officer.
Of course, of course. You guys just hanging out?
Yeah.
All right.
You boys often stop in the middle of a hot pursuit to, just stop by at the military base when a couple boys are about to, kiss each other on the cheeks and stuff? Or is this just a special occasion?
Why well, if it was, it's not such a hot pursuit if we're asking you guys if you saw
No,
anything.
I know, which is why I'm surprised.
We're
Like,
searching the areas where we've lost contact with him, which is around the military base.
So, hey, let me
in the military base.
He's smart. He knows what's up.
Let me give them some help because you're probably still looking for them. We've been here for the past 45 minutes, maybe an hour.
Did you hear any dirt bikes?
No vehicles have gone by. The last vehicle that arrived was Oz, and that was about 20 minutes ago.
Did you guys hear any dirt
Denzel's
bikes
gonna
come
kill
through?
him.
No dirt bikes.
No
Stranded
dirt
road?
bikes, sir.
Okay, well that's all we needed.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good day, officers.
Take care, gentlemen.
Oh, we will.
This outfit's burned.
They're fucking. I don't even fucking know where I left off.
Now that's fucking weird. Now that's
Holy
fucking
fuck,
weird.
dude.
What the hell was that?
We can never be in the same place ever again after this. No, we can't.
Little do they know what this is about. So anyways, you're asking they're only coming to you because they need something. I mean, no. I mean, now the moment you have a lab, now you are a direct competitor. Now the conversation does need to happen. And that's what Sab is saying.
All right.
It changes the entire equation.
You want to know what I think? You care?
I mean, you have to bear in mind that these guys were the only ones with a possible lab for weeks. And then literally the entire world shifted the last 48 hours or 72 hours.
Okay. I think where Lang is coming from, and maybe you can elaborate on this a little bit further, is understandable frustration that some of his fucking closest associates were cooking meth almost right under his fucking nose. And the only reason why he knows about it right now is because we were able to luck into a similar predicament where we found a fucking meth lab. I think the question is not about like business right now, but in his mind about loyalty instead. And I think if you recognize that your boys are always going to be fucking loyal to you, just like Nino was saying that he knows Denzel's always going to be fucking loyal to him, then we need to move on to the next step before, you know, a fucking police helicopter decides that we're doing what we're doing over here. And figure out whether or not this is a wise business decision for us. And in which case, it is a wise business decision for us to work with these guys and collaborate with them, given the fact that they have more knowledge than we ever could. And I would even put a fucking price point on that knowledge. I would go so far as to say they have approximately 200,000, let's say, dollars worth of knowledge, if Nino was correct and they have a perfect batch.
I don't give a shit to learn a batch. I want to learn it myself.
Okay, so you willing to waste?
I swear to God, I'm gonna shoot a cop in the head.
So you're telling me you're willing?
No,
so you're telling me you're willing to fucking waste $200?
He's gonna tell you it doesn't matter. We're gonna have to cook ourselves as well.
I know, but you know, there's helpful. I mean, they could be helpful in giving us tips and shit on the side, but more importantly than that, we're talking about selling this shit. What do you want, a fucking gang war? You wanna fucking have to constantly pucker your asshole every time you walk out of that fucking hatch, not knowing that maybe his boys are gonna be on or someone else?
I don't even think that's what Lang's saying.
No, I just want to figure it out myself. I'm not trying to spoil the movie before I get to the ending.
Oh, okay.
It's boring.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think the only thing that matters here is whether or not that deal that was proposed with Kay holds, which is these groups that currently have them are the ones that maintain them. And I think that's what we need to work out right now. And I told Sis the same thing, is that right now we can have a conversation, right? As to what happens with this key and what happens to the key he's got. And how we maintain some level of, whether it's price control, whether it's whatever terms it is that keeps these bunkers from becoming like a shit show. And once we come to a good understanding and a good proposal, then we go to Mr. K, because Mr. K is going to be surrounded with a circus.
It sounds reasonable to me.
It's a cartel. It's like fucking OPEC, except with meth.
Listen, boys, if it works for big business, why the fuck wouldn't it work for us, you know?
I just saw a cop over there. Yeah. Here it comes.
This fucking sicko keeps texting me, TikTok, Donnie, TikTok. Show me a cock or a gang war starts. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Out of his fucking
So
mind.
what are we doing next year? Lang, you good right now? You need some time to think.
Yeah, sure.
Do you need time to think, or should we move forward with this?
Oh, let's get down to business.
All right. Do you guys have a plan already? Like, are you gonna continue cooking for Sis?
Yeah, I like the cooking process.
I've been, they could probably test this. I've been very, not involved.
Cool.
I
I
mean,
think you're kind of in the center of it all.
I
Yeah,
obtained the
am.
knowledge,
Are you
right?
not
You know,
involved or are you involved? I'm confused now.
I was involved originally. I haven't been, like, I haven't helped cook in about a week or two.
You don't
Very
like picking
hands-off
up
lately.
things and pressing buttons, motherfucker?
Sis, you need to speak up.
What? I didn't say anything.
Oh.
What's up?
Did you hear what I said, Denzel?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I said you don't like pouring things in and pressing buttons, motherfucker.
No. I just,
I think
They-
Denzel
they
just
kinda-
had some other
yeah.
obligations that
I've been
came
very
up.
busy, and they found a groove with 3 people and everything like that.
So, what I feel makes a lot of sense, for everybody, is that those who got the keys maintain the keys,
sure.
and that we stay away from the other person's shit until and if this is the general one. This is the same thing that gets said to K, right? We decide to have more cooperation, we can discuss that. But
So you don't want to work together?
no. What I'm saying is, well, that is working together, right?
Is it
that
though,
we
you
don't.
know?
Well, what I'm saying, Sab, is there's the baseline, right? Because what's the baseline agreement, which would include Mr. K? Like, I mean, that's a conversation I gotta have with these 3 guys. But like, what do you propose? Let's
So,
start.
if I'm getting this right, you're saying if all parties are all in the same page, you're down
Mhm.
for it. If they're not, then let's just do our own thing. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm saying at minimum we shouldn't fuck around with other people's. I think you want to cooperate, is what I think I'm reading here.
But I feel like you guys just want to coexist, right? Is that what I'm reading right now?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know. Like, how do you boys feel?
I want to work together because I know we can double our output and make a lot of money together. One lab for each group.
I don't know. I don't think it matters that much. I don't think it needs to be stressed that much. Because, well, I guess it really depends on what the plan is here, right? And so, being honest with everybody here, our product was going to go to Nino, and then it was going to get distributed however he sees fit. But Nino had an idea that he wanted to have multiple strains of product out there anyway. So my idea, at least as of last night, when and Nino can attest to this, I pitched this out, even though I had 2 and you guys had the last one, that, you know, we would still funnel our product through him anyway, because that was his plan anyway out of the gate, was that he was going to have the 2 and then he would divvy it out from there anyway. So in that sense, it wouldn't really matter per se. Like, you know, you guys did your thing and we did our thing. It wouldn't really matter.
The equation has changed, though, right? Because
definitely has, for
our
sure.
original plan was based on the fact that this shit was actually worth something.
That's the wrench in all of this, is that none of this is worth a damn.
I would, quite frankly, so much has happened that it's hard to even catch up to these discussions that even we would have had before even you know, the K thing happened and then this discussion happened. This shit isn't even worth anything anymore. You smoke it, what the fuck are you gonna do with it? It doesn't even give you armor back.
It's nothing. It's literally, you smoke it for the high. That's it.
You smoke it for the high, and I think you can run for an extended period of time, but it doesn't
For
make you
like
fast.
35 seconds, not even. A donut and an apple pie is better.
Have you tried something of higher purity yet?
66, same effect.
Wait, what do you mean same effect?
Well, I mean, from what you're describing is literally what 66% was.
You didn't even get Ama?
Nope.
Nope.
Dog shit. In my mind, I think that
what?
in order to even do anything of value with this product, I think at this point, it's probably maybe 70%, maybe 80% and higher. I don't know. But it's anything below that, trash. Which means that you're not going to be able to sell it to anybody directly.
I mean, you
So-
can't sell it for the 600 we wanted to originally.
I mean, prices are going to be all over the place. I was thinking, you know, at least with you, Nino, like coming at least with a baseline of, you know, purity and then just kind of going up or down depending on the purity. That's our price, right? But now nobody's even going to buy 55 because there's no point.
Do you want the honest and hard truth?
Sure. Just be straight.
This is low level shit now. There is no need for multiple levels. There's no need to give it to other groups. You cook it pretty much for yourself and maybe a friend or two, but you're mostly selling it on the street.
That's not even making you money though.
I know.
You're effectively losing money if you
Because what is happening, Sis, and we can fill you guys. Are you okay with this this conversation, Sis? This bit of it? Because I think
Sure.
putting it out on the table makes a lot of sense at this stage.
Well, if you already told these guys that this is very much akin to Trap House's taco shop, and they are in the know of that, then by all means.
I didn't say it that bluntly, I think, but
okay. Well, I'm saying it that bluntly.
My dude, I think like I think we gotta sell it ourselves, and that is the only way to
You're not gonna make money off of that, though.
Eventually, you will, though, right?
No. Well, I mean, that's very, very dependent on a lot of things. But I'm telling you, we've done that, and we lost money.
You're gonna play catch up.
But have
We've
you
lost
sold,
money.
But have you sold it today?
Not today, no.
And that's where I think we should.
You think something's changed
I
down
think
there?
logically, that is the only thing, the only path I can conclude. That think about it. If
Saying
if
that
the
they've
product
changed the
that
mechanics
you have
and
been
meth no
cooking for
longer
God
is
knows how
OP
long
and it's for locals
and
only.
has reached that high, is still not giving any effect for us, then what's the other logical step? You got to sell it to the fucking motherfuckers on the street.
I mean,
to recoup some of.
We can do that right now. I mean, we have a baseline. We've got numbers. I mean, I can just go sell one bag right now, and I can tell you if it's worth a damn or not.
I think that is what my gut is telling me, and to elaborate or go further, I think the intent or not the intent, like as if, but I feel like the only logical plan is that that you cook it, you sell it on the street, and I've hoped to recoup maybe some of the cost. Hopefully you get your money back, but if you don't get your money back, you got to keep on fucking fishing and shit until you get to 90% or whatever the fuck.
I mean, that's what I've done, towing and fishing.
Yeah, there's no way. I don't think that's possible because we kind of worked out how this works, and it's at least to some degree, you wouldn't be making back your money for a long fucking time.
And maybe that's
I'm just
gonna,
what
it is.
Throwing it out there so that way everybody's in the know. Reputation, based on reputation, which means basically everybody that's selling, at least initially, you're taking a loss because it's almost like as if everything in the city has a buy-in. So even at street level, it's almost like you have a buy-in as well at the street level. So you will lose out until you hit a certain threshold.
And if you're going to jail, you're fucked too as well.
Yeah, you essentially have to do all of this to build up your reputation, not go to jail, not do any of this stuff. But it's pretty much like taco shop, right? But you will make dollars. I want to say pennies, but you'll make dollars until you get to that point, which is what we've already found that out, and it's awful. That's why I don't think anything's changed on that level, because I feel like the system is meant to essentially have somebody in that place, which is why I talked about the Vagos. Something that's uninterrupted that can continue based on that. Us cooking and going down there and doing that, I don't think that's a fucking waste of time. you'd be spending 35K or whatever it is. You have to 25K for the key,
Right, and now it's
12K
more
per
expensive.
batch, and then you end up with 45% or lower, God forbid. You're making nothing on the street. We've already had batches that have literally lost us money.
How much is it scaled up, if you don't mind me asking?
How much is it scaled up, like in terms of the like pricing?
Well, I don't know if I misunderstood this or not, but you were talking about reputation, right?
Yeah.
So
basically, back in the day, there was like,
like how many weeks ago did you start testing this? And it's fine if you're not at liberty to say. I'm just trying to.
The thing is, like, things have changed. So regardless of when I started, things have kind of changed, even at that level. So every time something like this happens, where something crops up in the cooking stage, and something changes on this level, you got to figure something's changing down on that level too. So maybe you're right, something did change, but I just don't see it because knowing how it works, I feel like you have to kind of be in it for the long haul. So everybody's going to take a loss at first. So it's going to take a long ass fucking time to build up to that point.
It's like the snowball effect, right?
You were dealing with 2K bakes, and then that was somewhat feasible, I imagine. Then 4K, now 12K. Now, regardless of how much is popping out of there,
But
it's
I've
still
also
each
pushed-
one is a
I've-
run, right?
But I've also pushed out 100% product, so I already know I already know what that end looks like.
Maybe,
high cap.
Maybe this new shit, let's call it the flavor change that was recent. Maybe that's more appealing to the locals now.
But like I said, I can go check, but I don't see that being the case because I feel like that's just kind of how it is with the locals down there.
Well, maybe that's what it is. Maybe
And
the
remember-
locals are just your fucking R&D.
Wait, one other thing is that might have also reset too. Like maybe the locals have picked up a new taste, like as if they were tasting for the first time. You know what I mean? So it might take
that's a
some time
possibility.
again. It might take some time again.
But the whole thing is a time sink and a money sink, and that's the problem right now.
Yeah. Oh no, it is definitely a fucking money sink.
I could I'll throw out so basically just one value, right? That
I'm trying to say it probably reset the mechanics. So if he gets a low
what we had
price,
done.
then that shouldn't scare him.
45% at base value, down on the street level, sold for $110. Take that for what you will. You would lose money.
That's terrible.
In order to make your money back, you're saying
That's
like
disrespectful.
If this operation spits out, a lot of product, you're talking about having to spend X amount of hours in a lab, spending X amount of money to get it started,
This
and then
sucks.
proceeding to spend how long down on the fucking streets pushing this yourself? That's insane. That's your entire day.
Okay, here's
There's
what
no
I don't
fucking way.
understand. Why did you even want a monopoly if it's this fucking bad?
Because
I
it
feel-
wasn't last night.
It was
wasn't
not like
last
this
night.
last night. It was
So
not
the
like
goal
this
originally
last night.
was, so you tasted it, and you're telling me the goal originally was to give it to like
Sis shot me 26 times.
Jesus
2 nights
fucking
ago.
Christ.
It was genuine
And
meth.
so
It was a beast.
we were ready to fucking monopolize this, right?
Also,
the idea
I
was
mean, the increased output would also make things a little bit better because then the idea would be that we filter to the gangs that are actually down there because I don't know if anybody actually wants to fucking have the headache of being on the south side. So, Vagos, obviously #1 candidate, loop them in to a degree, and essentially everybody at each level would make money. Vagos at the street level would make money, the cooks would make money, the middlemen would make money. There's so much product going all around, everybody would make money there. That
But
was
now
my
that's-
goal. That was my plan.
and it made sense at the time, but now the sandwich has been squished. I don't think there's really layers anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like it can still be pushed out, sis. But I think the
Dude,
economics.
why is it
of
that
are gonna
everything
look
turns into
different.
dog shit?
And
Well,
for
the
all we
thing-
know, the
I feel like
economics
this is
may
what
change
happened with
again
like
within the next couple days.
I think that
You
well,
just-
I guess we could go down there.
Anything
and check,
that's good
right? But I
instantly
think
gets
that
nerfed to a degree
from
where it's
person to
like
person,
unfeasible to
it's
continue
bullshit,
doing
right?
crime.
But I
Usage
think-
wise, it's dog shit. But if the values still remain the same on the street, That would be the only way to do anything. Like, you could still do this whole fucking plan. You could still do that. The problem is using it is not going to be worth a damn. It's just going to be straight up selling it and doing that whole plan. Otherwise, it's not going to matter.
But you're saying straight up selling it to the locals is not feasible either. Like, it's not, you're losing money.
It wasn't before. So to give you an idea, 24 hours ago, you'd lose money, but the money was in the value of the products to other individuals. It was a guaranteed getaway from the cops, right?
I'm also saying right now, though, that it's not good at the street level as you start, but basically, just like Taco Shop, you would have to build your reputation up for however long that duration is until you hit that threshold. Say it's 45%, right? And 45%, you're making dog shit. In order for you to make money off of 45%, you would need to sell enough down there to gain reputation to the point where you can actually make money.
Having a private meeting.
I'm gonna throw another wrench in the
Mama's
works.
event. We'd have
So
VIPs
let's say
on
the
there.
numbers haven't changed, but let's say the threshold, the
I look
ceiling
like
on
a
it is
fucking meth
very
dealer
high.
having a meth conversation.
Look how easily you lost
ceiling,
that.
though.
But
Sorry,
let's
Lana, I got
assume
no time
we
for
knew
ladies.
It was $1,000.
Too busy trying to cook meth with the
But
boys
let's
right
just
now.
say we came in with that.
You know,
with that.
what I'm
with
trying
that
to do right
knowledge.
now.
Consider how many batches would need to be sold, and then consider how quickly you lost one of your labs.
Yeah, you're right. It's not. It's
This-
the fact that these things change hands so
No,
fast.
yeah,
there's
this
no
is
point
dog
in
shit.
even. You can't even stake a claim.
You'll never get it high enough.
Nope.
No way.
But the downside is no one else, or I guess the upside is no one else will be able to get it high enough either. Like, it's just not worth the risk. Having one of these things is not fucking worth the risk at this point, unless we lock it the fuck down and make sure that no one else touches it. And going forward, it's just whoever has it, and no one else can get a fucking piece. Or if they want a piece, depending on how useful they are, they get to do delivery or distribution or whatever the fuck, right? But even then, it's still dog shit, considering the fact that you're losing money every time you fucking sell. Even if, and if I'm not mistaken, correct me on this. Even if you reach the kind of reputation you want to reach, where you know, you're getting the most value out of your fucking bags. Am I mistaken on that?
Oh, I mean that's why I said if we layered it as, you know, Poggos are the ones at the street level dealing with all this shit, so they make their money at the street level, and then, you know, if they see a worth down there, they can easily, basically, if you have a gang down there that's continuously down there, they can probably build their reputation pretty quickly. So, you know, none of us are down there on the south side on the regular. If the Vagos are down there on the regular, they can constantly build up their rep as long as they don't fuck anything up. So in pitching something like this to Speedy, his crew can entirely build rep, and they would be pretty much they would eventually make bank. It depends on how much time and effort they put
So is
into
it an unlimited window, you think, or is it like, is it tap out? Does it max out at a certain point?
I don't know. We haven't hit the ceiling.
Oh,
so I don't
okay,
even know
so
what the
that's-
ceiling is.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
we don't even know
actually-
the cap right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so we could be down the fucking line. It could be gangbusters.
Here's the thing. As of right now, I don't want to cut this theory crafting short, but let's assume this is shit right now. One thing is still true, is that I have no doubt that coming up with a good strain is going to have have valuable future
Going on?
potential, right?
Donnie, I'm going to be honest with you.
And that investment.
I
to
sent
get
you a
90%,
fucking photo. What do you
whatever
want?
It is to get,
Ignore the photo. It's
make
not
it
the photo. I'm talking real
feel
business. I don't
fucking
trust
alive
anyone
and-
at all. But I lost 2 men right now. I cooked
What?
my first batch. I need a cook right now for the next 2 batches.
What? What do you mean you lost your 2 men? What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know if it's International Women's Day and their mommies had to tuck them in, but they had to go to bed. So I need a cook stat. I only trust you. You want to join me and the boys and cook a batch just for a little experience?
Okay, this fucking... hold on a moment. I'm in the middle of a meeting. I'm going to call you back in 1 minute approximately, okay?
All right,
One.
let me know. Only you.
That's
Only you. I need one
basically
cook
the be-all
just for
end-all,
the experience.
Okay,
don't
first
need
of
that.
all, no.
Because
You don't need one. You're going to need more than one.
I have my team.
Oh,
We
you-
lost 2. I need you to come fill in for my
Wait.
2